things.
So you believe in the book, or
I haven't read the whole book, so I can't say I believe
can
in
I
it or not.
can I show you what's spiritual according to the book too?
Sure, go ahead.
Chime in a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 7 and verse 14. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin.
Right. We know that the law, the Most High's words, is spiritual, right? And we know in His law, He tests us basically like it's like our moral compass on how to live life, right? Tell us not to sleep with our brothers' wives, not to what else? Not to bear false witness. You know what I'm saying? Make a false report against you. Certain things like that. The simple things that we need as a people. Like you were black, right? Black. Okay. So us as a people, if anything, we need that the most, right?
Yeah.
To learn how to love each other, so we could come as a community together and prosper in this world, right?
Can I chime in a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
And just like you were saying, for like energy go, I know you said like you trying to like you more of an energy person, and like the laws, like you said, like your moral compass, like those instructions basically gonna increase your energy and your frequency. So therefore you get closer to God. Therefore you feel more, guess what, in tune with God. And that's what those are for. So, like I know you said you're spiritual, but they said law is spiritual because that's how you get that true connection with God. You know what I'm saying? You kind of like you know the law is discipline. So the main thing by increase your energy, guess what? You gotta be disciplined what you take for like information, you know what I'm saying, for energy, like for people that you interact with, and that always goes into what God is all about. It's all about that discipline and structure. But people try to tell you like God is all about grace. No. You increase your energy by doing what you say, but now you're disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Your thoughts like his thoughts. Now you one with guess what? So now guess what? Your thoughts is what? Yeah, exactly. Through free, and like that's what like intuition come in. Now that mighty stuff, you know what I'm saying? Through what? Meditation. Like you ever been meditating for a while? That was like a thought, mighty thoughts coming to your head.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that come from who? The source.
Yeah.
But that's because you're like
You're open to it.
Yeah, you're open. Like you're taking time to really relax and like get away from all the distractions of the world. No phone. No,
I got a
no distraction. So now you're more inclined to see what he got to say. You know what I'm saying? And imagine tying that in with most of God. That's why Psalms 1:1 they got a message on the word day and night.
Just about to get there.
Okay, come grab it.
So like, I'm gonna let you.
No, you good.
My bad.
Y'all good.
This is going because you said, for one, you said you're spiritual. We understand that the law is spiritual. And on top of that, you said you meditate. So now you gotta intertwine both of those together. You gotta weave them together. And this is Psalms chapter 1, verse 2. But his delight, your delight, is the law of the Lord, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night.
Matter of fact, start at verse 1.
This is Psalms chapter 1 and verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
I was going through earlier, like those energies, like people energy, like you walk into a room and feel the energy shift, like man, it's kind of off. That's what like not being around those negative and wicked people. Keep going.
Nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night.
That's when you disconnect, focus on the Lord, and meditate on these scriptures. And that's how you grow in understanding and wisdom, and your blessings keep flowing. That's right.
I got one for you. This to put the wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 4. For into a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. And a lot of times you interact with people and they might have a malicious spirit and you don't necessarily want to deal with them. And then too, they're ignorant. They come to you with all kind of negative things because they don't have wisdom. They don't seek out the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that you receive from the Most High God.
Yeah. Yep. I definitely.
It makes sense, right?
It does.
It's all to work out.
And I feel like it's in line with with certain things that I practice for sure.
Hey, one more thing. I want to let you know, this book it's not like what they try to make it to be. They make it into a religious book, but actually it's a history book.
Right.
And it's the history of the what we call today the Israelites, right? The secret that we're trying to let people know that the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they are the Israelites. We was the people that got our identity took from us, right? Through slavery, through persecution, through colonization, right? We have, like 5 names been put on us since we've been over here. Negro, Black, African American, Afro-American, color. All these titles been placed on us, but that's not our ancient names, right? And we letting people know, well, actually, you are the people of the book. Your ancient names are Israelites. These are the tribes we are divided in, right? On the western side of this world. So that's the key to take away from this, that we have a heritage. And our heritage happens to be the God of this universe. Right. That's our blessing. We don't know that, but the God that made this place, he selected us to be the royal people of this place. Ironically, we're the greatest of in almost anything: boxing, football, basketball, art, singing, rapping, cooking. It's just some reason we prosper in all those categories, in any category. But our persons have used it for their entertainment. That's why all our wealthy people are typically artists, somebody plays sports, actors, some form of entertainment, not because of your natural intellect, right? But yeah, that's what our main message to reveal, that, hey, you know what? You're the chosen people of God. And when we get our acts together, stop running around here acting like statistics, right? Stop acting like just another nigga, just want to smash your partner girl, or any woman that's married, or steal from each other, or kill each other, or sell each other drugs. Once we get out of that mindset, then we reach a level of consciousness. Christ-like consciousness will eventually give us the salvation that we seek, to get up out of this captivity. That's the only way we're going to get up out of this, because what's put us in this is our falling away from our heritage, which was the instructions of God, which we call the law, statutes, and commandments. If we would have followed that, we would not be in the situation we're in today. So the opposite of that is following that to get out of the situation.
Deuteronomy 30.
That's the main 30.
Yeah, Deuteronomy.
Yeah.
But first,
it just for that, yeah.
And just basically to prove what he was saying, you get Jeremiah 17, and then you get Deuteronomy 7 and 6. You got it, 7 and 6.
I had another one before then.
Either or, whichever. You at there already?
Yeah.
Then go ahead and get it.
This is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
Right. So, for the reason why we in the predicament that we in right now is ultimately because we went and disobeyed the Most High God, right? And he put his anger, like it said, his anger on us, and the way he basically whoops us in a sense, right? Because he is a father like unto us. He sends another nation to do that to us, right? And that's what's expressed in Deuteronomy 28. One of the curses is we will go on slave ships to a land and be basically servants to another people, right?
I got another curse for you too.
And yeah, and if you think about it as a whole, as a people, we don't really have no heritage, right? But
it's difficult to follow.
Yeah, it's difficult. And we got us basically, our people going into everything. Right. We don't have like a set foundation or grounding. Yep. But we know ultimately that this is our grounding.
Yeah, I got Hebrews 12 and 6 and then Deuteronomy 7.
Yeah, do 7 and 6 right then, God.
This the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right, that word meaning holy, meaning separate, right? Go ahead.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Right, he chose us out of all the people on the earth, right?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Not equal, but above, right?
Precept for that.
Go ahead.
The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you because ye were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people.
Right. So ultimately, the Most High God chose us to be a special people above him. I mean, above all people that are on the face of the earth. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, like, if you have a son or something, and your son is doing bad with a group of kids, you don't go and whoop. You know what I'm saying?
Precept.
Right. Go ahead. You don't go and whoop that person's kids, you whoop your kids, right? That's ultimately how the Most High God is operating with us, right?
That's a lot.
We're going, even without the grounding of this, you see that we excel in everything, right? But ultimately, when we use the Most High God's guidance, we untouchable. Nothing can mess with us.
You want to use this? This is
yeah.
This is Psalms chapter 147 and verse 19. He sheweth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and He sheweth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. As for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
Right, we see that the Most High God only shows his judgment to one nation of people, right? The Israelites, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all on this side. Go ahead if you want.
And so like this is the reason I said that this was cold, just kind of going back to what you were saying, how you said something about your parent giving you that rule. They're not gonna punish anybody else. This is the Most High giving the Israelites as a whole that word, his law, statutes, and his judgments. He didn't deal so with any other nation.
Yeah, and
We're his children.
get Amos 3 and 2 too.
I got you.
And then go ahead.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourge every son whom he receiveth.
Right, like I was going to the analogy with your son. The Most High God looks at us as a whole, as a people, as his children. And that is why he ultimately disciplines us, the worst out of everybody. Go ahead.
This is Amos chapter 3 and verse 2. Yeah. You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Right, meaning basically he dealt with us. Start at verse 1.
Come on, this is Amos chapter 3, start from the top. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Right, we see that he's talking specifically to the children of Israel. Go ahead.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Right, like once again, he only punished us for our iniquities because he's only dealt with us and we are his children. All right. You got any questions so far?
No, I don't. I'm following along.
Okay, cool, perfect. Do you know how you get eternal? Well, do you know how you? Because I know you said you haven't really delved into the Bible.
Not the whole thing. A little bit, but not the whole thing. Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit parts of what you what you took from it?
What I take from it is a history book.
Right, I agree.
But that's because everyone has their history. So there's a lot of history that's written down, and this is one of those histories that's written down. But I do believe that whenever I do take the time to read it, I will get a lot of important information from myself. Just because it doesn't matter where you are or where you're getting your information from, there's something important that you can always extract from it.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot of opportunities like that in this book.
Yeah.
And I mean, even just like what you've been reading now, and the ideas that you're talking about, I feel like are important, and it makes sense to think about, just keep in mind.
Yeah, our whole goal is just to bring the truth of the Bible out to our people, to come back to the Most High God and follow his commandments. Because it's all for our betterment, like the commandments. Do that Romans.
Real quick side question,
Go ahead.
right? You ever thought about like why did blacks and Hispanics go into slavery? Like it had to be something divine.
It had to be an internal conflict that was not resolved that allowed an outside nation to take advantage of it.
So have you ever looked into the history on like the Atlantic slave trade?
No, not specifically. Like I can't tell you details.
What if I told you that isn't in the Bible, and
it's in the Bible? Okay.
And it was wrote thousands of years before it happened?
Okay.
I got you.
Well, and that makes sense to me because throughout our history, like human history,
the
stories often repeat themselves.
For sure.
So
But this particular event,
is it
like the Atlantic slave trade, it only
15.
one time in
15.
the way it has been. You have never seen.
And then I think he got 28. 68, whichever one.
I want to go to 16 and then 41. I think that's how they get sense. We know that happened.
That's cool.
Now people have been put in captive and have been put in slavery, but not in the way that the Bible describes it. That only happened once.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do the 15 first.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28,
And
verse 15.
the one in his bosom he
But
shall
it shall
lead.
come to pass, if
The
thou wilt not
bosom in
hearken
which he
unto the
shall
voice
lead.
of the Lord thy God,
You know what I'm saying? We're talking about
to
he'll lead.
observe, to do all his commandments
Yeah.
and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right. So ultimately, if we, our forefathers, we made a covenant with God, right? And we said, we agreed that if the covenant state, the rules were basically, if we disobey God, that he will put curses on us, right? And the Most High God said, okay, cool. With these curses is how we identify who the children of God actually are, right? They didn't put that.
This is verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
Right.
And upon thy seed forever.
Right, forever. It's gonna be on this people forever. So we already know if these curses fit this people, they are them people. Right. Because we know a lot of people.
Signature, basically.
Right, exactly. You get Revelation 2 and 9 real quick.
Yeah, I got you.
Because we know ultimately it's the people claiming to be something that they're not. But the Bible already told us that.
Let me just see first from the stage.
Yeah, I'll bring that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse.
Oh, well, he was gonna get
I got the curses.
Yeah.
This is Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9.
Bring it
I
out.
know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Right.
And I know the blasphemy of them.
Well, let me break that down, right? Well, bring that out again.
I know thy works and tribulation.
Right, we know he know our works and our tribulations, right? What we going through. Go ahead.
And poverty.
And our poverty.
But thou art rich.
Right, we're rich in spirit because we ultimately we're receiving, basically, we're holy to the Most High God we got the direct source, basically.
That's right. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
That blasphemy word just mean a real great lie, right? Go ahead. A filthy lie.
Which say they are Jews and are not.
Which say they are Jews and are not. Now, if you look at just the world today, what people say they are Jews?
White.
We got right, exactly. And we know ultimately, according to the Bible, he describes Christ as being a dark-skinned complexion man. And he also tells us that in the last days that the Gentiles, the non-Israelites, will be in possession of that land. So it's no way that they could be the people if they're in the land today and Christ ain't came back.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
You get the slave, yeah.
This is Deuteronomy.
If you got any questions, young guys.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28. I'm gonna go to 68, and then I'm gonna go back to 41.
All right.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Right. That word Egypt back then, our people looked at that word as bondage, because that's what we associated with slavery. Because the Israelites went in bondage in Egypt. Right. So go ahead.
With ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, that thou shalt see it no more again.
Right.
And there you shall be sold into your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
That word for buy you is not literally meaning like nobody's gonna actually purchase us, but in the sense of redeem us. You know what I'm saying? Get us out of this captivity.
Right.
We ain't gonna be nobody come and save us. Basically, what he's saying.
And then this is another curse. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
Right, and we know ultimately during slavery, our children had to be slaves too, right?
Generation.
Exactly. And you got that?
Which one?
The bosom, the tender among you.
Oh, yeah.
That is 54.
And I'm gonna read one of these curses, and you tell me what nation of people this sound like.
Okay.
Out of everybody on the earth.
All right.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54.
Bring it up.
So that the man that is tender among you,
Meaning soft and delicate, the softest man among you. Go ahead.
and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
Now with that, just right here, this half the verse. What nation of people you look at are the most evil towards each other?
White people.
No, well, towards each other.
Black people.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the people on this side, your black.
Divided and
Yeah,
clashing
always.
over-
We lead the statistics in murder rate against each other.
Yeah.
And go ahead. Keep
And
reading.
evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom,
Right, while people hate our wives, hate their women.
Yeah.
Right, go ahead.
and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Right, and the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
Yeah.
If you look at fatherless households,
Generation after generation, it's been like that.
it's been us. That proves, right, that's a curse that proves who the people are according to the Bible.
And you can tie that to proverb and byword.
Right. And you do proverb and byword.
Because you know how they use it.
If you can, go ahead.
It's in the same chapter. And that shall be a proverb and a byword.
But it's all making sense, right? The curses on.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does. It does.
Ultimately, this is just to prove to you that we are this people in the Bible.
It's 37.
I mean, since a young age, I've started to like come to that understanding. So I feel like I've known that for a long time.
Okay.
But it's more about, you know, how I can do stuff on a day-to-day basis to kind of fight that fight. And really, it comes down to me being a spiritual person, you know, and being in tune with myself and a higher power. You know, so yeah.
Get Deuteronomy. Well, what you had?
I was getting John 8 and 32. You shall know the truth, and I was gonna go to what the truth was, but so whatever.
Just get Deuteronomy 10 and 12, and then go to that.
Okay, fine.
So he know. Well, yeah. Go ahead.
Nah, you good? I got you. This is Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel, what do the Lord thy God require of thee?
Right. How do you get that connection with the ultimate power? What does he require of you? Ultimately. Go ahead.
But to fear the Lord thy God,
To fear him. Go ahead.
to walk in all his ways,
Walk in his ways, meaning the commandments. Go ahead.
and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thine heart and with all thy soul.
Right, just with all your strength, as much as you can, because we know ultimately we're still in our captivity. So certain things we just can't help.
Yep.
But that's just part of the curse. But him being a graceful God, he just wants us to strive to worship him the best of our ability. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So to keep the verse 13, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes which I command thee this day for thy good.
Right, like I was saying, it's ultimately for our good. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna tell you to get that 1 John 5.
Yeah, 5, I got you.
You know, it's ultimately for our good. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing to follow the commandments. If anything, it's gonna better your life. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. This is 1 John chapter 5 and verse 2.
Bring it up.
By this we know that we love him. We love the children of God, and when we love God and keep his commandments.
Right. So this is how we love him. This is how where he says, "This is what I require you." He's gonna tell you how you love him, how you show you love him.
Verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
Right. His commandments ain't hard. It's not hard not to go and murder your brother. It's not hard not to go sleep with your brother's wife or lie on them or anything like that. It's not hard at all to do that, but yet we still see people do it. So ultimately, that's on them. You got some?
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 17, verse 25.
Bring it up.
Return unto the Lord and forsake thy sins. Make thy prayer before his face and offend less. Turn again to the Most High and turn away from iniquity.
Right.
For he will lead thee out of darkness into the light of health.
Right. And we know ultimately that sin, that transgression of the commandments is what separates us from the Most High, right? That's how you get a whooping. That's how you get whooping from the Most High God. Go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 5 verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
Right, so we shouldn't hear this and take it in and accept it and go and turn around and be like, well, I'll do it tomorrow. Because like it says, suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord, suddenly he'll come down and basically chasten you. And now you strung out, you know what I'm saying, you all down bad, where all you have to do is just hearken to him and he'll set things right. Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, and verse 4.
Bring it up.
Whosoever committeth sin, transgresseth also the law.
Right.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
So that's the biblical definition of what sin is. Like I was saying, sin is just going adverse to what God says. That's all. But is it? That's you.
I don't have any question. Again, I feel like a big part of who I am is just taking in information. And this is a lot of particular stuff that I haven't gotten into, so you know there wasn't much I could say really. I'm just listening. But I think it's
real
stuff I
simple.
needed to hear still.
Yeah, it's real simple. It's not.
Yeah, it is.
Most of he's not confusing at all. You just say, just do what I say.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
And you'll be good.
Yeah. All right, fellas. Well, hey, I appreciate the time.
All right, bro.
Hey, y'all take care.
Can I get you one more, brother?
Yeah, just one more verse.
Sure, one more. Let's go for it.
What you Ecclesiastes? Okay.
Jazon? Marcel. What's your name? Kassak. Yep. All right.
Yeah, Bawana.
Bawana?
Yeah, perfect.
All right.
Kadar.
Kadar.
And
Okay.
this to go with what you were just saying. This the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 15.
Okay.
Study to show thyself approved unto God,
The second.
a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. So this going to what you were saying, receiving the knowledge and basically going and doing your research and not taking somebody else's word for it, but digging into it. And
That's the only
receiving it.
way that you're ever gonna like do something willingly, you know,
Yeah.
do something for the right reason.
Right.
Yeah, that-
Go out and go searching for yourself.
Right.
For yourself. So yeah. This gives you
So
something
yeah.
to seek. Yeah.
Did you get a card? Yeah, you
I
got
did.
a
I
card.
do have a card. Yeah.
They got all our information on there.
There
If you ever want to look back into it.
Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sorry, baby.
Y'all take care, man.
All right, y'all have a blessed day.
What did you ask for? I'm so sorry.
The thumb.
No, you asked for. Did you ask us for something before you shook our hand? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
Thank y'all for stopping this.
Yeah.
I hope you guys.
All right.
Got a blessing.
Me and Gazon had the same lesson. That's how I was one of the precepts.
Gonna handle it. All
But
right, brothers. I love
all right, bro.
Help a thought, King. Help a thought, man.
Clap it up for the Lord, man.
Right.
Oh, praise.
And with that, I'm calling Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, say Shalom.
Shalom.